Love is Blind star shocks cast with surprise baby reveal at reunion. Walerius was engaged to single father Jordan Keltner on the show All the Love is Blind cast members who secretly hooked up after this messy season. I'm going to be honest, aside from the news that Sparkle Megan had a baby, I almost felt like this Love is Blind reunion was a bit flat on the cast drama. However, one of the juicy bits of information that came out of the woodwork was all the cast members who secretly got together after Love is Blind finished filming, and I think it was record number this year. So, let's have a look at all the cast members who hooked up after the show, and it's about to get very messy. Kate and Brendan. I won't lie, it did feel a bit rogue that cast member Kate went to the Love is Blind reunion, but she was involved in that messy love triangle between Nick and Annie in the pods. After the show, she and Brendan, who also had a strong connection with Annie in the pods, went on a date together, but it was not to be. Sparkle Megan and Mike. Jordan revealed during the Love is Blind reunion that fellow cast members Mike and Megan briefly dated for a short time after the show finished filming. Mike reached out to make sure it was okay with Jordan. However, Megan broke things off after she didn't feel a connection with him. She explained, "I thought in the pods we were certain we would have that spark, but in person that wasn't there for me with him." Love is Blind Season 9 reunion brings the drama back. When zero weddings spark maximum drama, Netflix's most explosive reunion yet promises answers. The 9th season of Netflix's Love is Blind concluded with an unprecedented outcome that left audiences stunned. Not a single engagement survived the journey from pod to altar. As the Denver-based cast prepares to reunite, the streaming platform promises revelations that will eclipse even the season's shocking finale. The reunion special, set to stream Wednesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, will mark the first time this season's participants have gathered since their wedding days, or in some cases, since their relationships imploded. Nick and Vanessa Lachey return as hosts to navigate through the season's most controversial moments and unanswered questions. An experiment that yielded unexpected results. Season 9 followed the Emmy-nominated reality series' established format. Singles entered isolated pods to forge connections through conversation alone, making compatibility judgments without physical appearances influencing their decisions. The concept challenges participants to build relationships based purely on emotional connection before meeting face-to-face. This season's Denver cohort took that challenge seriously, with multiple couples progressing through engagements and toward wedding ceremonies. Yet the familiar formula produced entirely unfamiliar results, as every relationship crumbled before vows could be exchanged. The altar's breaking point. 2 couples made it to their wedding ceremonies, only to have both brides decline at the critical moment. Ollie couldn't commit to Anton, while Calibria similarly decided against marrying Edmund, both women choosing to walk away when confronted with the ultimate question. Megan and Jordan's relationship deteriorated before reaching the altar entirely, ending their engagement in the pre-wedding phase. Their breakup added to a season already marked by unusually high attrition rates among couples who seemed promising in the pods. Earlier casualties of love. The wedding day rejections represented only the final chapter in a season characterized by relationships that struggled to survive outside the pods. Madison and Joe, Casey and Patrick, Annie and Nick, and Anna and Blake all saw their engagements dissolve during earlier stages of the experiment. These failures raise questions that the reunion episode aims to address. Were the connections formed in the pods less genuine than in previous seasons? Did external pressures prove more challenging for this particular group? Or did Denver's cast simply possess a collective clarity about what they truly wanted? Accessing the reunion. The reunion special becomes available Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Time exclusively on Netflix, where all previous episodes of Season 9 and the show's complete 8-season archive remain accessible for streaming. Netflix offers 3 subscription tiers for viewers. A standard plan with advertisements costs $7.99 monthly, while an ad-free standard option runs $17.99 per month. The premium tier, priced at $24.99 monthly, provides additional features including higher resolution streaming. What the trailer reveals. Netflix released promotional footage for the reunion on October 24, teasing confrontations and revelations that promise to illuminate what happened behind the scenes. The preview suggests participants will address unresolved tensions and provide context for their decisions that viewers didn't witness during the season's regular episodes. The broader implications. This season's complete failure to produce marriages marks a significant departure from Love is Blind's track record. Previous seasons, while not boasting perfect success rates, typically saw at least some couples commit to marriage. The Denver experiment's results challenge assumptions about the show's premise and raise questions about whether the format remains viable or requires evolution. As the cast prepares to face each other and answer for their choices, audiences await explanations that might provide closure on one of reality television's most surprising seasons. Whether the reunion offers redemption, additional drama, or simply confirmation that these relationships were never meant to succeed remains to be seen when the special airs Wednesday evening. Love is Blind, Joe's Journey, Denver Drama, and what's next for Season 10? Season 9 marked the first time no couples married on Love is Blind. Joe Ferrucci apologized for controversial comments and dated two cast members post-filming. Megan Walerius revealed she had a baby with new partner Paul after the show. Netflix renewed Love is Blind for Season 10, expected in early 2026. Rumors swirl about cast transformations, but not all are confirmed. Joe Ferrucci, from controversy to closure. For fans of Love is Blind, the Season 9 reunion wasn't just another episode, it was a reckoning. Among the Denver cast, Joe Ferrucci emerged as a central figure in the Love is Blind Season 9 reunion recap. Madison's stand, Anton's new love and Casey's confession. Check all the big revelations. The Love is Blind Season 9 reunion brought drama, emotions, and shocking updates. From Madison's strong stance and Anton's new love to Casey's heartfelt confession, here's everything the cast revealed since leaving the pods. Netflix's Love is Blind Season 9 reunion finally aired on Wednesday, October 29, and it was nothing short of explosive. This season was already unique. For the first time ever, none of the couples made it down the aisle. But the reunion proved that even without weddings, there was no shortage of drama, emotions, and a few unexpected twists that had everyone talking. Sparkle Megan's big surprise. One of the biggest revelations came from Sparkle Megan Walerius. Fans watched her struggle in the pods and later questioned whether she was ready for motherhood when dating Jordan Keltner. During the reunion, Megan shared a life update that left everyone stunned. She had recently become a mom. "I now know more than ever that I was meant on this earth to be a mom," she said proudly. Megan revealed that she welcomed her baby boy, Brooks, 2.5 months ago with her partner, Paul. The two met through a mutual friend in July, just months after filming ended, and quickly fell in love. "We got pregnant 3 months into dating," she added, explaining that while the relationship had its ups and downs, they're now very happy. Jordan reacts to Megan's baby news. Megan's ex, Jordan, didn't seem bitter about her new chapter. He revealed that he already knew about her pregnancy after someone messaged him online. "I reached out to Megan. She was transparent, which I appreciate. They're going to be great parents. I have no doubt about that," he said. While Jordan got a heads up, most of the cast had no clue about Megan's baby until the reunion itself, except for Casey McIntosh, who was told beforehand. Megan's post-show encounters. Megan also opened up about reconnecting with some of her former connections. She confirmed that she went on a few dates with Mike Brockway, another man she bonded with in the pods, but said there was still no spark. She also caught up with Blake Anderson, who left the experiment early, but the two just met for margaritas as friends. Casey and Patrick's emotional reunion. Another emotional moment came when Casey McIntosh reunited with her former fiancé, Patrick Suzuki. Their relationship ended shortly after they met face-to-face, and Casey admitted that rewatching their breakup broke her heart. She told Patrick, "I wanted to protect you. Maybe people won't see it that way, but I went through this with you. The pair discussed a misunderstanding about Casey keeping the engagement ring, with her clarifying, "He told me I could keep it when we met up in the hotel lobby." Eventually, Patrick got the ring back after a friendly basketball rematch. Casey's connection with Joe. But that wasn't all for Casey. She also confirmed that she dated another Love is Blind castmate, Joe Ferrucci, for about a month after filming. "It just ultimately didn't work out," Joe said. Both agreed that things got too intense too quickly. However, Joe's ex-fiancé, Madison, wasn't pleased. She claimed that Joe's connection with Casey affected their engagement, which Joe strongly denied. That was after, he insisted. Madison also accused Casey of calling them Eskimo sisters, to which Casey replied that it was just a joke. Madison confronts Joe about their split. Madison didn't hold back when it came to her ex. She said she still hasn't received a clear reason for why Joe ended their engagement. She said, "At this point, I've accepted that I'm not going to get a full sentence from Joe." She also called out Joe's past remarks about her body, calling them unacceptable. Joe apologized again, saying he regretted his comments. He also clarified that there was no overlap between dating Madison, Casey, and his current girlfriend, Avery Madison. "There was a lot of breaking up and coming back together," Joe admitted, adding that they officially started dating in November.